Happy New Year! I didn't get a chance to say that since it's my first commentary video of 2025, and believe me, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of happenings that were going on just like 15 days in. However, this one topic, amongst all of them, was one that, although this is basically a postmodern, I wanted to provide my own thoughts about it, and I just wanted to get the word out and just to show some support to a fellow artist. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Maki90, art streamer and illustrator. Welcome you to another video here on the Maki Draws channel. Hope you all are doing well. Happy New Year, of course. And it's not a game video. It's not a gaming topic. This is an art topic. This is more of a Twitter drama topic, because what happened last weekend at the time of this recording, or should I say last week, had a Japanese artist, or in this case an Asian artist, basically get harassed off of Twitter. Again, because that's a kind of a thing now. It's been a thing for years. I've been watching people like Hero Hey cover this topic, but there have been numerous reports of Japanese artists, or specifically Asian artists, basically getting harassed by Westerners, or what I like to call Twitter freaks. Thanks, Red, for quoting that one. But it is over basically being accused of AI, and most of the time with these kind of situations, it's usually the artist in question drew an underage, I guess, a character that they perceived as underage, and quote sexualizing a minor. No, like I didn't have to deal with that, my own share of that, especially at the time of this recording. Or my personal favorite, or this is a very common one, doing fan art of a dark-skinned character and being accused of quote unquote making them lighter, or whitewashing, even though it's clear definition that the people accusing them of whitewashing, accusing them of racism and ish like that with fan art, have no idea what lighting is. However, this isn't that the case, and this video is going to be more of a postmodern, because it has been, I'm late to the party on this one. I just wanted to show my support to fellow artists, but we're talking about. So smack that like button, make it jiggle, smack that subscribe button, make it jiggle. Let's see if I can keep this under 10 minutes. So the situation in question involves a Twitter artist by the name of _9_SP. Now, I'm going to put up their work because it has been archived lovingly by Lunar Archivist. Basically, shout out to you, Lunar, if you're watching this. But who has been putting their work, who has made an archive of their work before they left Twitter. And as you can see, they have a very cute, very lovely very clearly hand-drawn style that really, really resonates well. Is that they are a big fan of Demon Slayer and the character, if I'm gonna get it right, probably gonna get this character wrong, Mitsui of Demon Slayer. Let me know in the comments. I probably messed that one up. But they got into 9SP got into a bit of a hoopla this past week. This was regarding a Twitter user whose tweet went viral, and that's basically kind of what caused this all to happen, going by the name of Zentry101. A Mitsui drawing that they posted, and Zentry, in their infinite wisdom, decided they thought that this drawing was AI, and they did one of, I think, a cardinal sin, in my humble opinion, basically repost their work and have notes written on top of it, not as critique, but as accusing them of AI, basically, when you can clearly look at the way, especially with the line art, especially how the lines have been drawn and stuff like that, that this was not AI whatsoever. This, unfortunately, caused their reply, their quote tweet, with the quote "can't unsee it," went viral. And it caused a lot of distress towards 9SP to the point where they basically left Twitter because they were constantly harassed over their art being accused of AI driven. And this caused a big stir with Zentry as they received continuous, and I mean continuous blowback. I mean, it was non-stop blowback. And they were getting ratioed on every single tweet they did. And they went on this, I want to say, days of just making apology after apology, but not like actually reaching out to the artist to apologize themselves. Basically making it all about them and basically trying to play the victim and such like that. Now, granted, some of the harsh criticisms towards Zentry was to game in themselves, which I do not condone whatsoever. But amidst of all of that, there were plenty of comments basically telling them how insincere their comment was, how they continuously, their apology was, and how they continuously made it all about them, and basically recommending them to, well, delete their account, basically. This caused a lot of issues for Zentry as they were continuing getting ratioed every single time they apologized, and it culminated into Zentry actually trying to finally reaching out to the person in question, to 9SP, and translated, Chinese translated that their apology, but even then, that apology is almost like, even then, that apology doesn't feel sincere, especially when tweets came out saying, you know, amongst all this, that they really didn't care about the blowback. They didn't care if the artist was affected. And then this all led to a much bigger apology where they basically admitted everything. They basically admitted every single thing they did, and they were completely in the wrong and such like that. But however, even then, it was clear that they were just farming attention over this situation. Because if you look through the post, and I will post some of these screenshots up here as well, they have been community noted multiple times, and this is a situation that I think just kind of shows the tale of just this thing with the social media, especially with Twitter and these Twitter freaks, and especially with artists and such like that. I've seen with, you know, I've heard stories of, you know, Japanese artists and Asian artists getting harassed by Westerners, and it sometimes it kind of makes me a little ashamed to be a Westerner, because like these are bad apples that do not represent the entire majority of the Western, you know, of the Western sphere on Twitter or on other social media, because there was a huge outcry of support for this artist. There was a huge outcry, a condemnation for Zentry coming from the likes of Permaband, Madam Savvy, you name it. It got people talking. And it's a shame because, you know, another artist who does, going through their stuff, they do absolutely fantastic work. It's actually lovely, very cute style, stuff that I can definitely learn from. Something I think that my co-host Mobbear would absolutely love looking at is just having to deal with the front of this. And at some point, you know, it's gotta stop. At some point, one side has to understand. At some point, one side understand that the West doesn't speak. These people, these bad apples from the West, and these Twitter freaks do not represent a majority of the Western market. They do not represent the majority of, you know, Western social media. And the same thing goes for clearly Zentry is being in their early 20s, that they should be, knowing better than to pull something like this. Is not understanding just kind of severity of accusing people of accusing an artist of doing AI and such like that. And I get the issue. I get the issue on both sides of the account in regards to the AI thing. And really, this has gone too far. This is a step too far to where the point where you're just throwing these accusations out of an artist, an innocent artist, accused of their work being AI. And it reminds me of another story with a situation happened on a big art subreddit where it was basically the same thing, to where it's just, this isn't how you do. I completely understand the fear of AI. I completely understand AI driven art, and I think that we're at a point to where there's so much AI art now that you can tell, that you can easily start spotting what's real, what's actually really drawn, and what's not drawn. And I guess for me, I'm finding it much more easier to spot, okay, this is AI, this is not AI, this is hand drawn, this is actually drawn, this is completely AI. And Pinterest image board, the big image board, Pinterest is mostly nothing but AI generated art over there, and that is definitely given Pinterest the huge ire of many artists as well. And it's crazy how insane this is, and how it just it gets a step too far. And I think at some point, you gotta have the common sense, you gotta have the decency to be like, okay, this isn't, you may think this is AI or something like that, but actually examine and really think to yourself, is this really AI? Is this something you want to try to make a quote tweet about and basically have it go viral and just cause so much trouble for that artist to the point where they left Twitter? Something about this was definitely bothersome. Something about this was definitely just really crazy. And I think more and more as this goes out, more and more, we might hear more and more situations this year alone. I guarantee you that. And I think, and I wanted to just come out and make this video to show my support to 9SP, regardless of, where you are right now. I, as a Westerner, as an artist, I love your work. I think your work is gorgeous, and I hope that, this situation doesn't completely, that you see that there is more support from the Westerner side of Twitter or of social media than the people who were harassing you all that. It's like they don't speak for us. They don't speak for anyone else but themselves. And I hate to see this. I hate to see a really good artist just kind of get pushed off of the platform for frivolous crap like this, Anyway, that's my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know in the comments section down below. Let's get a discussion going. By the way, if you want to follow 9SP, I will put links to their Pixiv and other socials that you could be able to see their work as well. So, and yeah, like I said, with the whole thing with Zentry, they're already getting the front of it. So, of course, obviously, don't harass that person whatsoever. So, they already deal with enough of it. But I feel like there needs to be a lesson learned regarding this situation. So, anyway, I'm Machina90, artist and illustrator, and I'll see you all next time for another video. Until then, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care, much love. Never apologize for wanting attractive women in your media, especially in your video games. And _9_SP, if you're watching this, we just want to let you know that no matter what you had to deal with, and to any other artist who has to deal with this kind of harassment or kind of ish going on, especially on sites like Twitter, no matter what, never stop drawing.